typically have an agreement to purchase the business. You may have stock transfers that are necessary to be executed. There may need to be membership transfers if you have an LLC, because you really own membership interest as opposed to technically stocks. You may have to change filings with the state of Florida, and then the purchase of, or sale of the business is the biggest document, and that certainly should be drawn up, by the attorney. And a lot of times, then there's the attachment of the real estate contract that's with that. Then you have bill of sales for any kind of equipment that are in there. You may have all kinds of addendums that are required depending on the nature of the business that's sold. So typically speaking, I handle all those documents. I just can't even imagine a scenario where I didn't have that capability. Maybe, but I haven't run into it yet. So yeah, typically the lawyer should be able to produce those types of documents. And I'm not talking about just printing out a form, but being able to draft that and to account for certain kind of demands that both sides are looking for. Because when the negotiation process is going on, you'll get, on the other side, you'll get a list of 20 changes to the original draft. And then you'll come to your client and go, okay, these are the changes that they want to make. And you'll say to the client, this one, I know you're not going to agree to, nor should you. This one, I know you're not going to agree to, nor should you. This one, it doesn't really matter if you should agree to, if you want to agree to or not. You really should if you want to sell the business, and here's why. And then you start narrowing those down. So basically what you do is you bring down the list of the two sides. At the very end of it are usually fighting over just 2 or 3 things, and then there's a compromise that's given or a monetary adjustment that's made in the original kind of offer that was thrown out there, and possibly acceptance, even though it hasn't been formalized. So there's a tentative number, and that may need to be adjusted. But a good attorney will take care of all that for the client. And if there's any kind of document that needs to be handled externally, then certainly I or another attorney could procure that for the sale.